It's the 13th of April and the first day of Ramazan for many Muslims in West Asia. In India and most of South Asia, it will begin on the 14th of April. That's after the crescent moon is sighted. Ramazan, as you know, is the most pious month for the Muslim community. The devotees observe a fast from dawn to dusk. But given the tough times we're living in, there are obviously some concerns and questions. Is fasting safe during a pandemic? Does taking a vaccine while fasting invalidate your roza or fast? And what about the Hajj? What are the new rules? Here's all you want to know.
Islam is based on 5 key practices, known as pillars. The first is the profession of faith, called Shahada. The second pillar is prayer, 5 times a day while facing the Mecca. The third pillar is charity, helping those in need. The fourth pillar is Ramazan, fasting from dawn to dusk. And the fifth and final pillar is the pilgrimage to Mecca, the holiest site in Islam. The last 2 pillars face an immense challenge in the current times. Both will be taking place once again during a pandemic. For a community of 1.8 billion people, there are bound to be concerns. Is intermittent fasting safe during a pandemic? In the month of Ramazan, Muslims who've crossed puberty abstain from food and water from sunrise to sunset. The purpose is physical and spiritual purification. But how safe is it with a virus on the prowl? In its Ramazan 2021 advisory, the WHO says there is no evidence to suggest that fasting can increase the risk of infection. Those suffering from persistence of symptoms after recovery can also fast. They've been advised to break it in case of aggravated symptoms. What about the vaccine? Does taking a vaccine while fasting invalidate your fast? The answer depends on who you ask or follow. Some hardline clerics are strictly opposed to vaccination during fasting, but a majority say it is permissible. From Saudi Arabia's highest cleric to the top religious leader in Lebanon and top Islamic bodies in Indonesia, they've all said that getting a jab is completely okay. They say since the vaccine is injected and not consumed, it does not constitute breaking the fast. As for the Hajj, Saudi Arabia has made vaccination a must for the pilgrimage, which begins in July. You will be allowed to enter Mecca if you have received 2 doses of vaccine. A single dose at least 14 days before the pilgrimage, or have recovered from the virus. The doubts have been cleared. The rules have been put in place. To ensure they work, the trick is to follow one of the most important lessons of Ramazan: patience and persistence. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.